Okay, so today, let us continue our discussion about the rates of interest. Tapos more problems tayo about continuous compounding and then discount. So, nominal rate of interest. So, what is a nominal rate of interest? Okay, nominal na sinasabi. Nominal. So, the nominal rate of interest specifies the rate of interest and a number of interest periods in 1 year. Pag sinabi sa problem mo that the interest is compounded annually at 10%, that is nominal. Okay? And that is designated by this equation. So, I, lagyan mo ng N, nominal is equal to R, or the rate, divided by M periods, na compounding periods per year. Okay? And then shall be multiplied by the number of years that it will be accruing. Okay. So, that is nominal rate of interest. Now, if the nominal rate of interest is 10%, okay, meron dyan sinasabi, the nominal rate of interest is 10%. Pag sinabing compounded quarterly, semi-annually, monthly, and compounded annually, the resulting will be 2.5%. That is the nominal rate of 10% that is compounded quarterly. Okay? Yan yung nominal. 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 Ang nominal dyan is the amount that is compounding dun sa rate na yun. Okay? Mamaya, sabihin ko sa inyo yung mas madaling paraan. Okay? Now, the effective rate of interest. Interest effective. Okay, it is the actual or exact rate of interest or the principal during 1 year. If 1 peso is invested at a nominal rate of 15%, compounded quarterly, after 1 year, this will become. So, it is yung effective, you will always have to convert it into a year's term of payment. Okay? Intindihan ba? So, the actual interest earned is, so yun, interest actual interest, 1586. Yan yung actual interest. Therefore, the rate of interest after 1 year is 15.86. Okay? 15.86%. Now, anong ibig mong sabihin dyan? Sir, kailangan ko kasing i-convert yung effective rate na binigay dyan. Ito, effective rate to of a nominal rate. And then you will convert it into a year's term. Paano may ko-convert, sir? Ito yun, no? Yung equation. So, 1 plus I raised to M minus 1 equal to 1 plus R over M raised to M minus 1. Sir, may mas madali ka pa ba dito? Actually, there is. Okay. Now, there are types of interest for compounding interest. Okay. The nominal, the actual, and then effective. Kapag sinabi sa problem, without compounding, the rate of interest is 10%, that is actual. Pag sinabing the rate of interest is 10% compounded semi-annually in a year, that is nominal. Kapag sinabing the effective rate of 10% compounded semi-annually to annual, that is effective. Yun po ang pinagkaiba. Ayan. The type of interest rate for compound interest, example, 12% compounded quarterly, that is nominal. Ang word mo doon is the compounded. The keyword is compounded. 12% compounded. Wala sinabing annual. That is also nominal pa rin. Okay? Pag sinabing in-specify, quarterly, okay, that is the mode of the compounding of your nominal interest. Now, we have compounding frequencies here. You have annually, semi-annually, quarterly, bi-monthly, semi-monthly, weekly, daily, and continuously. So, ang annually, ibig sabihin in a year, tutubo ka ng isang beses lang dun sa iyong effective interest rate or nominal interest rate. Now, for semi-annual, twice, quarterly, 4 na beses ang taon. Monthly, that is 12 in a year. Bi-monthly, that is twice every 2 months. Okay? Every 2 months. Semi-monthly, that is twice in a month. Daily, that is daily, di ba? Every day. So, weekly, that is 52 weeks in a year. And then, continuously, that is walang katapusan. Okay? So, eto, paano naman kapag actual? Pag sinabing 12% quarterly, wala yung word na compounded. 12% compounded, that is actual. And you can convert it into effective using this formula. This one. Now, the actual interest rate of an investment in 1 year or the interest rate for any compounded that will give the same accumulation as computed annually, that is effective rate of interest. You will turn your compounding in any mode into a year's term. Okay, yun ang effective. Ibig sabihin, mahabang tawag, effective interest rate of a year. Okay. For effective interest rate, it is the exact rate of interest earned on the principal during 1 year. Okay? So, ito. Yung 4% compounded annually, pwedeng ganito yan. Pwede silang maging equal sa isa't isa. Depende sa value na ibibigay. Okay? So, you can follow. Meron akong gagawin dyan. Now, for the factors in compound interest, meron mga tinatawag dyan. Kapag sinabing future amount, single payment yan. Ibig sabihin, kikita ka. Pag kumita ka, future na yon. Single payment compound amount factor, that is denoted by this one. If single payment present worth, that is on the present worth of the money. Okay? That is negative. Okay? Kabaliktaran. For continuous compounding, walang katapusan na nagko-compound yung iyong pera. Okay? The formula will be PERN. P-E-R-N. F is equal to P-E-R-N. Okay? PERN. So, the other formula, okay, for effective interest rate of the compounding, that is E raised to IC minus 1. Okay? So, I have taught you cash flow diagram. Yan. Mas maganda, mas maintindihan natin to if we can solve problems involving this. Now, you have here, the effective rate of interest is 14% compounded semi-annually. You want to convert it into effective rate. Okay? Paano gagawin mo dyan? Yeah. Paano mo daw siya gagawin effective rate? If this is your nominal, you will compound it effectively. Effective rate. So, IE, ano bang formula ni IE na naka-include dito? Sabi, ayun. Simplify natin. Okay. Effective rate. So, E I is equal to 1 plus I E raised to N minus 1. And this is equal to 1 plus R M raised to N minus 1. So, equate natin yung dalawa. We can cancel this one. Okay, parehas naman sila. So, I, E, diba? 1 plus I, E, raised to M is equal to 1 plus R, M, raised to M. Parehas lang ba sila ng power? Yes. Pwedeng ganito. M, ln of 1 plus I, E is equal to 1 plus R M raised to ln mo na rin to. M ln 1 plus R over M. Sir, ang haba naman yan. Meron akong simplified dyan. Okay? Let me post this. Okay, so I have here the summary ng simple interest, compound interest, and then yung effective rate. So, ER, effective rate niya, is equal to yung interest divided by P, yung principal. Okay? Interest divided by principal, or that is equal to 1 minus R over M raised to M minus 1. Effective rate in a year's term. Okay? For continuous compounding, ito na rin yung kanyang summary. And let's get back. Yan. Dito sa ating module. Okay. Ito, may simplify mo na yan to effective interest. That is equal to 1 plus R over M raised to M minus 1. Ito na yung effective rate mo. Okay? Now, effective rate, hinahanap, compounded semi-annually. So, effective interest rate, 1 plus R, that is 14%, 0.14, divided by M, ilan? Compounded semi-annually, 2 beses ang taon, raised to 2 minus 1. So, IE is equal to, may ako na ipakita to ha, kung paano ma-solve yung given effective rate, hahanapin mo yung rate of interest nominal. So, that is, calculate na natin. So, 1 plus 0.14 divided by 2 raised to 2 minus 1. So, ano yung effective interest rate? So, that's 0.1449. That is the effective rate in a year. So, I have here multiple problems that involve yung compound interest. Okay? So, marami ako ditong solve sa inyo. Next problem, yan. If you deposit 6.5 daw into an account paying annual 8% compounded monthly, how much money will be at the account at the end of 7 years? So, F is equal to 6,500 multiplied to 1 plus yung I na 0.08 annual interest compounded monthly. So, 12. Tapos 12 raised to 12 times 7. Raised to 12 times 7. So, how much will be the amount of money after 7 years? So, that will be 6,500 multiply mo ng 1 plus 0.08 divided by 12. Tapos 12 times 7. Yun natin. So, that became, after 7 years, 11,358.24 pesos. Next one. How much money do you need to deposit today? Ibig sabihin yung principal na i-invest mo para yung annual interest compounded monthly to have, okay, 12,000 in 6 years. So, F is equal to P, 1 plus I N divided by M, tapos MN. Ang hinahanap sa'yo is P. P is equal to F divided by, negative ko na lang to. So, 1 plus I N over M raised to MN. Pwede kong gawing negative to, multiply ko lang sa F. Dalawang paraan para makuha mo yung present amount. So, that is yung 12,000 divide mo ng 1 plus yung interest rate mo is 9% divide by M compounded monthly, so that is 12 raised to 12 times 6. So, the answer is 7,007 pesos yung i-invest mo ngayon. 0.08 pesos. Okay, meron pang isang technique. Pwede rin naman tong F is equal to F multiplied to 1 plus IN divided by M negative MN. Nasa taas sila. Same lang makukuha mo. Next, if you deposit 5,000 into an account paying 6% annual interest compounded monthly, how long until there is 8,000 in the account? So, binigay sa yung future, binigay sa yung present, binigay sa interest rate. Ang hinahanap is si N. So, F is equal to P 1 plus I N over M M N. Ang hinahanap sa is M. Paano yan? Sir, mayroon ba madaling paraan para masalita? Yes, there is. So, S divided by P is equal to 1 plus I N M tapos M N. Hanapin mo na lang to. So, LN natin, both sides. Diretsoin na natin. So, LN na to. Bababa itong dalawa. So, baliktarin ko na. MN, loan of 1 plus I over M equal to loan of F over P. Para diretso na. Hinahanap lang yung year. So, MN. Hinahanap natin si M, diba? O, pwede na dito. So, this will become, iwan na lang natin si M. Tapos, equal to LN of F over P divided by M LN ng 1 plus I N over M. Diretso na para makuha mo si M. Okay. Calculate the value. So, loan ng F and P. N, loan of F, that is, future amount is 8,000 and 5,000 is the present. Divide by M, compounded monthly pa rin. So, 12, loan of 1 plus interest rate is 0.06. Divide by 12. Yeah. So, N, how many years aabot ka ng 8,000? So, LN ng 8,000 sa 5,000. 8 and 5 na lang. Divide by 12, loan of 1 plus 0.06 divided by 12. So, the answer is 7.85 years. 7.823. 852. 853 pala. Year. Ganun lang kadali lang. Next one. Ito, pwede na. You may try it on your own. Eh, ganun din yung solving niya. So, N is equal to, abisado nyo na, LN, yung future worth, tapos present worth, divide by yung number of compounding logarithmic 1 plus I divide by M. Diretso, calculate na lang. So, this will become N, loan of 12,600 divide by 6,000 divide by how many compounded quarterly, that is 4. LN of 1 plus 0.065 divide by 4. And then the answer will be, dito ka na lang, baguhin mo na lang. Tapos dito, 12,600 sa 6,000. So, the answer is 11.51. Next one. So, if the amount of 5,000 is deposited in the savings account, the annual interest rate is 5% compounded monthly, the value of investment after 10 years will be. So, marami pa ako ditong problems na pwede nyong i-answer. Okay? So, lipat tayo ng isa pa. Lipat tayo. So, dito, determine how long will it take the money to double itself. Double if invested at 5% compounded annually. How long will it take for the money to double itself? So, ibig sabihin, yung F mo will be twice nung T. Meron dyan, double itself. Okay? Compounded annually. So, may binigay na 5% compounded annually. So, F is equal to 2P. 2. Di-cancel na yan. 1 plus 0.05 divide by compounded annually o di 1 raised to n. Hanapin mo na lang, n is equal to ln of ln of 2 divide by ln of 1 plus 0.05 over 1. How long will it take? So, ln of 2 divide by ln of 1 plus 0.05 sobra. So, the answer is 14. 14.2 years. Okay? Ganun lang yun. Very basic. Next one. If the nominal interest rate is 3%, how much is 5,000 worth in 10 years in continuously compounded account? Nominal interest rate is 3%. Matik na yan. So, that will be F is equal to PERN. So, principal is 5,000. E raised to R. R is 0.03 in 10 years. Continuously compounded account. So, future amount is 5,000. Tapos, shift E raised to 0.03 times 10. So, the answer is 6,749.29 pesos. Huwag niyong kakalimutan yung peso sign. Next one. A man wishes his son to receive 500,000 10 years from now. What amount should he invest now if it will earn interest of 12% compounded annually during the first 5 years and 15% compounded quarterly during the next 5 years? I'll give you, yung mga problems na to, I'll give you 10 minutes to answer this. Okay? Let me post the recording. Okay. So, let us continue. Dito, mayroong shortcut dyan. May shortcut dito na ginagawa tayo. Ngayon, kapag sinabing double itself, okay? Pag sinabing double itself, remember, there are terms of compounding, di ba? In terms of compounding, kung saan i-double itself, how? Ganito na lang yan. Ito yung shortcut. Remember this shortcut. Kapag sinabing double itself, pag double itself, all you have to do is yung 72, i-divide mo ng interest. Ano yung interest mo dyan? 5. So, 72, divide mo ng 5. Try natin. 72 divided by 5. So the answer is 14.4. Yung pinakamalapit na sagot. 14.2, 14.4. Yeah. Next one. Technique ha. Technique dito. Ang sabi dyan, yung sa, para madali nyo matandaan to, yung F is equal to PERN. Lagawin yung letter B, yung P. Sir, para po continuously compounded. Ay, alam ko yung formula. Sir, yan po yung crush nyo yung college. Si Pern. Yan. Yung crush ni Sir nung college. Next one. Ito, medyo mahirap na tanong. So, a man wishes his son to receive 5,000 in 10 years. Okay? Then, ito yung complete problem niya. 500,000 in 10 years from now. What amount should he invest? Okay? Sabi dyan. What amount should he invest? Now, if it will earn an interest rate of 12% compounded annually on the 5th year. Okay? In the next 5 years, maging 15% compounded quarterly. Okay? Atiin natin. That is the time, okay? That is the time na mas maganda, gawin natin siya ng cash flow diagram. So, cash flow diagram for 10 years. So, 0th year to 10 years. So, ibig sabihin, will earn after 10 years. Papasok or palabas ang pera? Papasok ang pera dun sa bata. You have 500K on the 10th year. Okay. 10th year. 6, 7, 8, 9. So, this is the 5th year. 4, 3, 2, 1. 0 year. Ngayon, magkano yung ilalabas nyo? Ay, ito yung hindi natin alam. Yung present worth of the money at year 0. Now, on the first years, hanggang the 5th year, meron kang 12% dyan. Compounded annually. So, N is 1. Dito, meron kang 15% compounded quarterly. So, N or M is 4. Ito, M is 1. Now, how will you solve it? Yung future worth mo muna dito. Alamin mo yung magiging future worth mo dito. Napapasok dito sa 5. F on the 5th year. Okay? Yung F on the 5th year, that is equal to P. P ay yung present worth 0 mo. P0, 1 plus, ano yung percentage dyan? On the first year, the 5th year, that is 0.12, compounded annually, o di buwan, raised to the 5th power. O meron ka nang nagawang equation dyan. Okay? Yung 5th year mo dito, that will become the P at 5. Okay? Yan yung present worth niya at 5th year. Okay? Para makuha mo yung future worth at the 10th year. So, future worth at the 10th year is equal to F5 multiplied to 1 plus 0.15 compounded quarterly raised to 4 times 5th year pa rin. Okay? Okay. 10 to N20. Ngayon 5 M. 4 times M. 10th year. 10th year. Hindi. 5 taon lang pala. 5 taon. That is 5. For 5 years to So, this will become PO kasi magiging 500K to 500K. 500K. PO tapos 1 plus 0.12 raised to the 5th power. multiplied to 1 plus 0.15 raised to 4 tapos 20. Divide ko na lang. So, PO will be equal to 500,000 divide by 1 plus 0.12 raised to the 5th power tapos 1 plus 0.15 divide by 4 times 20. Now, the answer will be, ano yung in-invest niya ngayong araw na ito? 500,000 divide by 1.12 raised to the 5th power multiplied to 1 plus 15.15 divided by 4 raised to 20. So the answer is 100. Okay, 100. 135,868.19 pesos ang i-invest niya sa kanila. Meron ka pang isang outlook dyan. Paano mo na siya isosolve? Kung titignan mo naman siya to present. Lahat ilagay mo sa present. Okay? Same lang yan. Babalik ka rin mo lang yung magiging sagot mo. Okay? Ipo-put up into present mo siya. Okay? So, that is for problem number 3. Okay. Number 4. You deposit 1,000 into a 9% account today. Anong type yan? Anong type of interest yan? That is actual. Okay? Wala siya nakalagay dyan na compounded. At the end of 2 years, you will deposit another 3,000. So, invest ka na invest. At year, naglagay ka daw ng pera. Ay, nagpasok ka ng pera, lagay mo dito. Baba mo na agad. So, 1K. At the end of 2 years, so 1, 2, nagpasok ka daw ulit ng 3,000. Okay? In 5 years, you plan a purchase of 4,000. So, maglalabas ka ng 4,000. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. On the 5th year, lalabas mo yung 4,000 sa account mo. Pakyat, kalabas. 4K. Okay? How much is left into the account 1 year after the purchase? So, on the 6th year, magkano na lang daw yung nandito sa account mo? Okay. So, this is ilang periods yan? So, 4. This, ilang period? 2. So, ilang percent yung interest rate mo dyan? 9%. Dito, ibig sabihin, for the entire year, 9% ang growth mo. Okay. So, how will you solve it? Ay, cash balancing lang to. May hindi ka alam dyan. Hindi mo alam yun nandito. Tignan mo yung arrows mo. Ilan ang papasok, ilan ang palabas. Okay. Sa lahat mo ng papasok, 1,000. Ay, muna. So, yung lahat ng pababa, dapat equal yan sa lahat ng pataas. Okay? So, it will become, meron kang missing dito. X. Hindi mo alam yan. Alam mo lang that after a year, pwede mo pa siyang ma-withdraw. Okay? After this one, balancing. Okay. So, 1,000, ano yung kanyang growth after 2 years? Okay? For the 6th year, tignan mo pa rin. Itong 1,000 na to, until the 6th year, pwede pa rin naman yan lumaki yung value niya. Okay? So, ibig sabihin, investment pa rin yan. So, 1 plus 0.09. Unahin mo muna yan for the entire 6 years. Okay? Entire 6 years. So, that is, walang sinabi. So, 1 raised to 6 plus yung 3,000 mo na in-invest mo pa. Mag-grow yan from 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 years. On the account. So, 1 dito, hindi lang naman dito matitigil yung growth ng 1 eh. For the 6th year, ang hahanapin mo dyan, ha? For the 6th year, hindi kasama yung 2. Kasi sabi ko, kahit yan mag-deposit ka pa rin ng 3 years, on the 2nd year, yung 1K mo, gumogrow pa rin yan at 1% for the entire year na kung saan future amount mo is hahanapan mo. So that is 3,000, 1 plus 0.09 divided by 1 raised to 4. Equate na natin dun sa inilabas mo na 4,000. At meron pa rin yon interest after 1 year. 1 plus 0.09 over 1 raised to 1. Hindi mo alam yung naging value nung natitira sa'yo. Plus. So, you are ought to find yung value ni X. Okay. So, tignan natin yung collective value nitong dalawa. So, much will be it worth? So, 1,000, 1.09 raised to 6. Plus 3,000 times 1.09 raised to 4. Okay. So, that is 5,911.844941. Wag nyo munang i-round it off. And then, yung 4,000 nyo, 1 plus 0.09 plus X. So, X will be equal to 5,911.844941 minus 4,000 times 1.09. So, after the withdrawal of 4 years, the account will be left with 1,551.84 pesos. Yan na lang yung matitira sa account mo after 4 years. Okay? Basic yan. Next one. Mahaba. A businessman bought a lot worth 1 million pesos if paid in cash. So, meron kang cash price na 1 million pesos, 1M. On installment basis, he paid a down payment of 200,000. So, DP, 200K. Ganun yun. Pag hindi mo kayang bayaran, dadaan mo sa down payment. And at the end of 1 year, nagbayad ka ulit ng 300,000. 400,000 at the end of 3 years and the final payment at the end of 5 years. What was the final payment if the interest was 20% actual? Okay? Mas maganda, i-cash flow natin diagram yan. Ha? Cash flow diagram. Okay. Yung cash flow diagram natin at year 0, 5 years ang pan natin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 years. Okay, 1 million daw yung cash price. Pag binili mo ng cash price, ibig sabihin lumabas ang pera sa'yo. 1M yan. Pero. Okay, yung 1M mo, hindi mo kayang bayaran eh. Itong 1M na to, kaya nag-down payment ka ng 200K. Yung 200K na yun, mababawas yun dito sa 1M mo. So, ang ibig sabihin yan, meron ka pang utang na 800K. Ito yung natitira sa balanse. At the end of the first year, nagbayad ka ng 200,000. 200K. At the end of down payment, okay, at the end, hindi pala 200K yan, 300K, namalikmata ko, 300K at the end of the first year. And at the end of the 3 years, so this is 1, 2, on the third year, di naglabas ka ulit ng 400K. Kahit ka dyan. Tapos, at the end of 3 years, the final payment, and the final payment at the end of the 5 years, hindi natin alam. kung magkano yung final payment mo of the amortization. Now, gagawin natin the summation of all going up is equal to the summation of all going down. Kaya hanapin natin yung time value of money. Okay. Yung 800,000 mo at the span of 5 years, mag-grow pa yung kanyang value. At what interest? So, interest niya is 20%. Pag talaga property, malaki ang interest niya. So, 20%. So, 800,000 times 1 plus 0.2 raised to 50 equal to, ano yung nilagay mo? Bumaba na. Yung 300 saka 400. 300,000 1 plus 0.02, 0.2 pala, 0.2 at the end of the first year. So, 4 na taon pa siyang lalago yung 300K mo. Okay? Or ito, lalago siya ng 2 years na lang. So, add mo ng 400,000 tapos 1 plus 0.2 raised to 2 plus x. Hanapin mo na yung value ni x. So, 800,000 tapos 1.2 raised to 5 equal to minus yung 300,000 times 1.2 raised to 4 minus 400,000 times 1.2 raised to 2. So, the answer is 792 yung last payment mo. Ang laki pa kapag inutang mo. Diba? Kaya mas maganda daw i-cash na lang ang bayad. 792, 586. 576 pesos. Okay. Yan yung final payment mo of your amortization. Next one. A person pays interest on a loan semi-annually, so twice in a year, at a nominal annual interest rate of 16%. What is the effective annual interest rate? Okay. Effective annual interest rate. Effective rate is equal to 1 plus I n over n, m n minus 1. So, 1 plus I is 16% divided by semi-annual, twice payment every year, and then in 1 year, so 2 minus 1. The effective rate is 1 plus 0.16 divided by 2 raised to 2. The answer is 1 point. Effective, minus pa yan. The answer is 16. 0.1664. Approximately 16.64%. Next one. What nominal rate compounded quarterly could be used instead of 15% compounded semi-annually? Bibigyan ko na kayo ng formula para hindi na kayo mag-algebra. In is equal to M nung ibibigay sa'yo. Na ibibigay sa'yo dyan. Yung M o mode ng compounding na ibinigay sa'yo na i-convert mo. M, E, ln of 1 plus in over yung compounding. Ito yung compounding nung ibinigay sa'yo dito. Semi-annual to semi-annual. Yung binigay sa'yo sa may percentage. Okay? Semi-annual. Okay. Hindi yung inahanapan. Ito yung unknown. Ito yung known. Ito yung unknown. Okay? Unknown. U ko na lang sa U. Gagawin ko sang U. M, N. Divide by M, A, yung known. Minus Sir, solve natin ang long method. Pwede naman. Sige, guide through. I'll guide you through. Okay. So, 1, ba, effective rate. Effective rate nung semi-annual equal to effective nung quarter. Check nyo dyan. Quarter, ayan. Quarter, semi-annual. So, 1 plus 0.15, that is semi-annual 2 raised to 2 equal to 1 plus quarter divide by 4 tapos 4 tapos yung kanyang A. Store mo tong value nito sa A. So that is 1 plus 0.15 over 2, okay, raised to 2. Ayan na. Store natin yung value nito kay A para hindi ka na malito. So this will become A. Tapos ito, 4 ln of 1 plus I quarter divide by 4. Tapos divide ko ito ng 4. Okay? So, ln na natin to. ln of A. ln of A divide by 4 is equal to ln of 1 plus I q over 4. Okay. Raise natin to E both sides. So, E, cancel na to. E ln of A divide by 4 is equal to 1 plus I q over 4. So, lipat ko yung 1 sa kabila. So, this will become I q is equal to 4 E raised to ln of A divide by 4 minus 1. Yun na yung answer niya. Anong answer? So, 4. Tapos, shift E. Tapos, loan of, recall natin yung value ni A. Divide by 4. Minus 1. The answer is 0.14728827707. Sir, check natin to yung formulang binigay mo. Ito. So, M. Yung M dito is 4. Okay, 4. Tapos, E. Shift E. Mahaba lang talaga yung formula. Tapos, loan. Nung 1 plus IN. IN yung binigay dyan, that is 15.15. Divide by 2. Raised to 2. Ano yun? Okay na yan. Divide by 4. Tapos minus 1. Uy, mali. Dapat ito na sa doon. Tama ba? Ayan, isa-isa lang natin. Minus 1 times 4. Nagkakamali ako. May nalimutan ko sa ln divide by 4. ln ng 4. Tama naman. 1 plus 0.15 over 2. Squared. Tama naman. ln. Okay. Ano na? So, E. ln over 4. Tapos, Okay na yun. Tapos multiply mo na lang ng buo, 4. Dito. Makukuha mo na yung 40.7288. Bakit siya nagkakamali dyan? Dapat tama lang. Sisimplify mo na. Okay. Ganito pa rin naman yun. Yung kanyang formula. Okay? Next one. What is the future worth of my 100,000 pesos after 5 years if I invest it today at the rate of 12% compounded annually? Now, you have an inflation rate per year. What is the actual effective rate given to this account? So, sir, paano po ba kino-compute yung inflation? Yung inflation mo, ganito, isang pahapyaw na lang. Yung future worth mo, that is adjusted to inflation. This is the future worth. Adjusted to inflation. Ibig sabihin, yung buying power of your money is lower than what it is used to be. Okay. So, paano makuha yun? F is equal to yung future worth mo affected by affected by inflation. That is equal to P multiplied to 1 plus I, okay, raised to N. Multiplied to yung 1, ha? 1 yan, 1. Tapos 1 plus I 2 raised to positive, negative. Positive, negative N naman yan. Sir, bakit? Tignan nyo, ha? If that is used for expenses, madadagdagan. Dapat ito, malaki yung iyong inflation. So, expenses, if positive. Negative if savings. Ayan, tignan natin dito. Yung inflation. Meron tayong inflation dito. Inflation is the increase in the prices of the goods and services for 1 year to another, thus decreasing the purchasing power of money. Ibig sabihin, nababawasan yung purchasing power of your money. So, dito, FC is equal to PC multiplied to 1 plus the effective annual inflation rate raised to N, or the number of years. In an inflammatory economy, the buying power of money decreases as cost increases. So, this is given by this formula. Okay? So, yung F mo, prime, is equal to P, yung present amount of the money, multiplied to 1 plus yung rate of interest of your money, divided by M, the compounding interest rate, multiplied to raised to M times the time that it is given. 1, consider mo rin yung inflation rate, 1 plus the rate of inflation, which is F, raised to negative N. Ito yan. Yung N mo is positive if that is expenditures, and if that is savings, that is positive. Okay. Getting back. Okay. Ang hinahanap natin is the future worth. Okay. F. In-invest mo is 100,000 pesos. You multiply it with the original. Okay. Original amount of interest rate. So, 1 plus compounded annually. Alagay dyan, 12%. So, 0.12. Raised to, how many years will it be accounted for? So, 5 years. Tapos, 1 plus inflation rate is 8% per year. Plus 0.08. Okay. Future worth of my 100,000, is that a savings or not? Diba, your 100,000 without even paying for something or buying something, that is a saving. So, that is negative 5. So, the answer will be 100,000. So, that is 1.12 raised to the 5th power. Multiplied to 1.08 raised to negative 5. So, the answer will be adjusted to inflation. Your money will be, after 5 years, affected pa rin. Hindi ganun kalaki na din. So, 119,000 942 pesos. And 1 centavo. That is for inflation. Next one. A company invests 100,000 today and to be repaid in 5 years in one lump sum at 12% compounded annually. If the rate of the inflation is 3% compounded annually, approximately how much profit in present day pesos is realized over 5 years? Ganun pa rin. So, F is equal to, okay, hindi present worth, ang hinahanap dito is the profit. So, 100,000, I invested it today. At what? 12% compounded annually for the land for the last 5 years. So, that is 1 plus 0.12 in the last 5 years. Multiplied to 3% compounded annually yung inflation mo. So, 1 plus. Ito, investment. Ibig sabihin, that is savings. Savings yan. 1.12, 0.03. Raised to negative 5. Tapos, investment. Okay, investment siya. Ang kailangan mo dyan, profit. Okay? Mamaya natin minus yung 100,000 na investment. 100,000, ipagoy ko na lang pala. 1.12, okay, 0.3 na lang. Hindi pa yan. Yan yung future worth of the money. Minus mo yung investment mo na 100,000. Siyempre, profit yung nag-uusapan. Tanggalin mo yung capital. So, ang naging investment mo, investment profit is 52,021 and 14 centavos. Okay? So, may naintindihan ba tayo today? So, marami pa tayong problems dyan. All you have to do is to rewrite them, and I will re-upload it sa YouTube natin. That will be all for today.